So here are Claire and I at Vasquez Rocks. There's Claire, and there's Vasquez Rock. And this place is famous near Palmdale, California for many movie and TV shoots, but particularly when Captain Kirk battled the Gorn on the original Star Trek, the best Star Trek. Although Next Generation with Patrick Picard, right? Yeah, Jean-Luc is pretty good. But this is pretty cool to be here, right, Claire?
Oh, I love it. And we'd show you the really pointy bit, but then all the vans parked in the way.
Yeah, that was, yeah. But they're there for scale. It shows you how big the rocks are. So we're pretty excited to be here. We're going to hike the PCT a little bit together. And then Claire's going to go and holiday for...
Yeah, I'm going to vacation for a bit.
Things you see because you're in proximity to LA. So I just got past before I came up onto this dirt road that couples with the PCT for a while. Passed by a Paramount Studios truck towing a big trailer. So this is where a bunch of the stars trailers, the dressing room trailers, and storage trailers, and an airplane set. Like, I guess that's just the cabin of an airplane they use, and all kinds of other storage vehicles for making the movies. And that is a fake house. Interesting, eh? So I'm going to be quiet for a moment because I want you to hear, I hope you can hear what I can hear. I am now going to be walking for quite a while under the power lines throughout this hydro corridor for a couple of miles. And it sounds like it's raining, but it's not. It's electricity. I'm trying to feel, is it having any effect on me? I'm not sure. What do you think? No, it's not making my hair stand on end or not making me feel weird or anything, but I've certainly heard that people can have ill effects by living close to power lines, and I know in real estate world, it does not add to your home's value. What is this I see before me? A trail register. So in the olden days, before there were, I'll just rest my poles here. I don't like to bend over for them when it's time to get them to go. In the olden days, before cell phones, before Garmin, InReach, satellite locating, the trail registers dotted here and there throughout the PCT would suffice as an official record of sorts as to where people were on the trail. So if somebody went missing or needed to be located, you could follow their path through the trail register. So today is April 26, 2019, and that's me, Linda Murphy, aka Diddley, hiking, you see this, home for shelter, because I can. Trail register at Agua Dulce, signed. It's day 32, and yeah, Claire hiked with me. Well, we walked, there's actually a road walk part of the PCT. That's the first that I've seen of that. And that was through, oh, Sorry, agua dulce. The yawning happens when I'm really hot. I don't know why. I don't know how the two are connected, but when I stop on a break on a really hot day, I always start yawning. So I am tucked under a bush. Oops. The only bush, I think, within miles that is providing a tiny bit of shade for a break. This is a beautiful area. There's a nice ranch down there, lots of horses around this area, and I've got a big climb today, over 2,000 feet, which isn't as big as some of the other climbs as I've done, but it's just so hot. I just checked my little thermometer on the bottom of my knapsack, and it's showing, my backpack, it's showing, what did I see? 91. Sorry, I'm closing my eyes because it's really bright. Anyway, 91 Fahrenheit, 32 Celsius. And there's the prettiest of gentle breezes just touching the tops of what appears to be like wheat or whatever. But it doesn't seem to be touching me while I'm hiking. It's kind of at my back, and my backpack is at my back, so I'm not really getting much of that little breeze, but it's a very, very light breeze, and as soon as you go around the corner, oh, no more breeze. Sorry, it was going the other way. So, sorry to be complaining. I just don't do well in the heat. It slows me right down. So the elevation's not too bad. I think it's 3,200 to up to like 5,500 or something like that today. So that's not it, but it's just hot, hot, hot. And it's only like 12:45, so it's going to get hotter. Yay! But the good news is, the real yay is I get to go back to the hotel tonight, and Claire will pick me up and we'll go for a dip in the pool, and I get to have another sleep in a bed again, which is just glorious. And I know it's not true to the PCT, trek, but what is? I mean, one of the mantras of this trail is hike your own hike. This is my hike. Like 95% of the time, it's been grueling, dirty, crappy, hard, freezing, challenging, tear-jerking. I haven't told you the half of the tear-jerking, but so I'm really enjoying having Claire here this week and dropping me off at the trail, hiking with me a little bit, then back to the car, and then picking me up at the end of the day and taking me back to the hotel. And when Claire leaves on Monday, she'll take me back to where she picked me up originally, and I'll fill in the gap of what I've missed this week, because we're about 80 miles ahead of where I would normally be. So that's an update for now. I was kind of looking for something to do in the heat. And in fact, I've cooled down quite a bit sitting here in the shade, so I'm going to get going again. So it's pretty rare, excuse me, that I get to show you where I've come from, because so often I come over a mountain and you can't see back as far as I've gone. But today, the last video I did was 12:45, and it's about 3:15 now. And here's the path that I've been following for the last few hours in the heat. And it does a Z pattern there and goes, I hope I'm tracing this right. It's really hard to see in the sunlight. And then it goes back behind that hill and up over that one and across the top and down the back behind it. And then you should be able to see it there. And then it goes behind that hill. And in the distance, I think I'm pointing at it, there's a water tower that you can see. And that water tank tower, whatever it is back at that Paramount Studios storage range kind of thing. There were horses and everything there that I assume train for movies. And then beyond the hill, beyond that is a little town of Agua Dulce. And then beyond, I'm probably too high. I think this is the town of Agua Dulce. And then just on the edge of Agua Dulce behind this row of hills there, because they're just hills now that I'm up higher, is Vasquez Rock. And so I've been walking from there since, I don't know, I think it was 9, we started at 9:10 this morning, and Claire probably turned around about 10:30. And now it's after 3, and I gotta keep on trekking.